Because if someone doesn't know, they're like a feather in the wind. Like whichever the way the wind blows, they're going to go, right? But if you know what you want and you decide, I want to be healthy.
Yeah.
I want to be happy. I want to be rich. I want to be a great husband, father, partner, lover, parent, right? If you decide that, then life becomes easy because you could say, hey, you guys want to go to the strip bar tonight and get drunk? That doesn't meet any of my goals, right? You just want to sit in front of the TV and vegetate? Doesn't hit any of my goals. You want to sit behind the screen, with your Roblox and your Minecraft? Not hitting any of my goals, right? So it's so important to know what you want to achieve and then just do it. And Sprouts, one of the things is that to be raw, organic, vegan in America, in Mississippi, in Missouri, in almost most parts of the country, it's almost impossible to do, right? It's almost impossible to do. So many people, whether it's in the Navajo Nation, or it's, parts of Texas or Mississippi, there is no Whole Foods. There's no Whole Foods, right? There's no farmers markets. So people are eating gas station food, 7-Eleven, right? Convenience store. So sprouting is something, which got me excited. It's about food equality, food justice. Get a jar, get some seeds, start to sprout, start to eat them, and then all of a sudden you can change your life.
Yeah,
right?
man.
So,
Yo, I just want to say that, you've been dropping a whole lot of gems on here. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do want you to kind of go, like, if you had to sum up everything, if someone was watching this and this is first time seeing you, what would you tell them if they are trying to get healthy, whether they want to lose weight, whether they want to just improve their health, create a healthier lifestyle? What would you tell that person to get them started today or tomorrow? What would you tell that person? I guess my last question right there.
The easiest thing is raise your standards of what you're willing to eat, right? Just raise your standard, question everything, and also to know that if you miss an item on a plate, or if you miss a meal, or if you miss a day of food, you will not die, right? You will not die, right? We did not, evolve over 13.8 billion years since someone banged somebody to form this universe so that we would die if we missed, a meal or a snack or a bite of something toxic. So that's a really important thing to know. The second thing to think about is that you can grow your own food. Pretty much anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, you can grow your own food. And the same way, people pay attention to whatever their job is, right? Whether they're a construction worker, whether they're an office worker, whether they're a house cleaner, they learn the ropes, they study it, they can do it competently. Sprouting is easy. Even growing little planters in the windows and garden beds, it's all possible. What happens is there's been a disconnection between humanity in the so-called evolved world and nature. So most kids think that their food comes from the supermarket, right? Or comes from McDonald's. And so they don't know the evolution of food and how easy it is. And it's less than 100 years ago, right? Before World War II, during World War II in the 1940s in America, 40% of the people were growing their own food. They called them victory gardens. And today, it's less than 1%. Less than 1% of the people are growing their own food, right? I have to say, it's easier in America to become a millionaire than it is to get a six-pack. We have more millionaires than we have people with six-packs in America.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Because, people don't realize this, that you don't have to have sex. You don't have to gamble. You don't have to drink. You don't have to smoke. You don't have to like shoot heroin, but you have to eat. And as
Mm-hmm.
soon as you have one drop of food in your mouth, the brain chemistry and the dopamine starts to go crazy. And the food engineers, the food scientists, they know that. It's like instead of taking away candy from a baby,
Mm-hmm.
it's making candy for a baby, right? And so they're treating Americans as if they're idiots,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they're just putting out junk, with advertising. Like all the big food companies are spending more money on advertising than they are on the ingredients that go into the product.